back to my channel. Happy February and happy Black History Month. In the spirit of us continuing our self-care practice and finding ways to de-stress, we will be doing a yoga practice specifically to help with headaches and migraines. This is a really common cause that I found in a lot of people when they don't get enough sleep, when they have sensitivity to light, when there's too much eye strain, loud noises, the list goes on. And I found that headaches really are one of those things that it's an energy block. So anytime that we're experiencing pain in our bodies, 9 times out of 10, there's just a lot of energy that is in that particular area that we have to move through. And what better way to do it through yoga? So you can go ahead and get out your mats. If you're at work, you can do some of these poses and then circle back to the rest of the poses later when you return to a space that you can practice yoga fully. We are going to start with breath work first because it's really important for us to receive oxygen into our brain and the rest of our body, and then start moving through and shifting this energy, okay? So you can start off in a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. If you need, you can utilize a blanket or a block. And I'll just take my blanket. I'm gonna place it right under my glutes. Shoulders stacked over hips. From here, you can close your eyes. Just begin to channel into your breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. While you're doing this, just begin to find ways to relax yourself. Bring your awareness to that space where you're experiencing the migraine or the headache. Maybe begin to expand your breath, taking a full breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And try that one more time. Full breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Good. So we're gonna start off with Nadi Shodhana breathing, or alternate nostril breathing. This is a really great way to balance out the masculine and feminine energy, as well as to create more circulation of oxygen into our bodies. So you're gonna take your left hand, you're gonna bend your ring finger and your pinky. You're gonna take your peace fingers, putting it in the center of your eyebrows, right at the third eye. And then you're gonna take your ring finger and your pinky, closing that right nostril. You're gonna inhale through the left, press with the thumb to hold both nostrils, and exhale with the right. And then inhale through the right, hold both nostrils, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, hold, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, hold, exhale through the left. Again, inhale through the left, hold, exhale through the right, and inhale through the right, hold, exhale through the left. Slowly release your left hand back onto the top of your knee. Find your normal breathing. If you get a little lightheaded, just take your time to take fuller breaths, expanding the lungs, expanding your ribs. Soft exhales out. And now we're gonna do the other side. So taking your right hand out this time, bending your ring finger and your pinky, taking your peace fingers to your third eye. Closing out the left nostril, And then on your inhale, inhale through the right. Close with the thumb. Exhale through your left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Again, inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. And inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Slowly release the hand. Take about 3 rounds of breath. Just noticing the rise and fall of your lower belly. And slowly open the eyes. All right, so our first pose is going to be eagle arms. So you can stay in this cross-legged position. Go ahead and switch the cross of your legs. You're gonna take your arms out, crossing the right over the left. Still sitting up nice and tall. What's gonna happen here is you're going to bend the elbows, pressing the back of your palms together. Now, if your elbows don't cross, that's fine. Maybe you only cross right here. It's okay. You don't have to get your elbows all the way to cross, okay? If you're here, then you want to release the elbows away from your chest. So if your elbows are resting on your chest, you want to lift the elbows up so that you're activating the space in between the shoulder blades. If you are all the way crossed, maybe try continuing to cross, wrapping the hands all the way around. Another variation of this is just to hug yourself, taking one hand and the other hand behind the back of the shoulder blades. Again, activating the elbows away from the chest. Take a full breath in and exhale, soften, relax the shoulders. All right, inhale, reach the fingertips high. Exhale, soften. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, soften. We're just finding ways to broaden that upper body. Inhale, lift. And exhale, soften. Uncross. Reach the arms out. And then switching sides, left over right this time. Bending at the elbows or allowing yourself to reach the hands behind to press into the back of the shoulder blades. And take a full breath in. Lift those elbows. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, reach the fingertips. And exhale, soften. Inhale to lift. And exhale, soften. Once more, inhale, lift. And exhale, soften. Good, slowly release. If you have any props under the hips, go ahead and remove them. We're going to come into a seated position, extending the legs all the way out in front of you. We're going to transition into a seated forward bend. So if your hamstrings are tight at all, you can bend the knees, and as you're bending the knees, try not to round the spine. So you still want to keep the shoulders stacked over the hips. Take a full breath in, reach the arms above the head. And as you exhale, lengthen through the torso, through the chest, and allow the hands to just fall wherever they fall. Okay, so the goal is not to touch your toes. just want to relax the hands completely. Maybe tuck your chin in towards your chest. This is a really good pose to take the pressure out of our heart. As you're breathing here, maybe you nod your head yes and nod your head no, taking your time. Continuing to feel the upper back expand, beginning to wake up the spine. And take another full expansive breath in. And as you exhale, slowly walk yourself up. Good. From here, we're going to come into head to knee pose. So you're going to bring that right leg in. Reaching the arms up above the head, take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, reach up and over. Again, we're just trying to create space in the spine. Moving that energy through the crown of our head all the way down to the base of the spine. Take another full breath in here and exhale, soften. And slowly roll yourself up. And taking both legs out, go ahead and shake it out, windshield wiper your feet. Switching sides, left foot comes to the inner thigh. And you're shifting your torso over the top of the right leg. Reach the arms up. And as you exhale, find length to fold forward. If you find that you're a little tighter on this side, that's perfectly fine. If you're finding that you're a little more open, that's also fine. The goal is to not put any type of strain in the body. We're finding ease in these poses to help relieve that headache. Take a few rounds of breath. And then slowly walk yourself up. Good. Extend the legs out, shake it out. And then we're gonna come into a twist here. So you're gonna bend that right foot, pressing the foot into the mat. You can stay here or you can bring the foot across that left leg. Placing your right hand behind you, parallel to the glutes. And then just take a soft twist. So we're not overextending where we're bringing our arm all the way out onto the outside of the leg. We're just giving a nice gentle hug as we lift and turn. Looking over towards that right shoulder. Twists really help with our digestive system. And it's just a really good way to relieve stress from our bodies. Just twisting it out. And take a full expansive breath in through the nose. And exhale, soften. And take one more juicy breath. Slowly release, come out of the twist, uncross, and shake it out. Other side. Left leg draws in. And stay here or cross it over that right leg. As you hug yourself, pressing that left hand behind you, drawing the shoulder back, slightly lifting the chest, getting a nice twist and heart opener here. And if you're trying to strain in this twist, just release that energy, maybe coming even less, placing your hands the outside of the knee as you twist. If you can't get your knee to kiss the inside of the elbow. Big inhale here. And exhale, see if you can open a little more. And take another breath. And as you exhale, slowly release. Shake it out. We're gonna transition into child's pose. So child's pose, you're sending the knees out wide onto the mat, allowing your toes to touch, big toes touch. Send the hips back on top of the heels and then walk your hands out, spreading the fingers wide, relaxing your forehead completely onto your mat. And if you're finding that your hips are really tight, you can take this, take like a blanket or a pillow, place it in between your legs right under the thighs, and then you'll have a little more cushion here as you're in this child's pose to make it a more restorative pose. This is my favorite pose. Child's pose really helps to calm your brain down, which helps to relieve any tension that you're experiencing in the body, as well as in the mind. Really connect with your breath as you're here in this space. And then on your next inhale, slowly walk your hands up. Remove the props from under you. We're gonna come into a tabletop position, setting up for our next pose, which is puppy pose. So we're opening up the shoulders a little more, opening up the spine. What's gonna happen is you're going to keep your hips stacked over the knees. You're going to walk your hands all the way out to the front of the mat, and then you're allowing your chest to reach towards the mat. You're gonna have a little bit of a curve in the spine. You can relax your head completely. Keep the tops of the feet planted and rooted onto your mat. And take a moment to breathe here. If this is too much for you, you can come back into your child's pose. Take one more expansive breath in. As you exhale, slowly walk the hands in and lift yourself up. All right, shake it out. From here, we're gonna come into dolphin pose. So you're gonna take your forearms to the mat. Now, to know that your elbows are full arms distance apart, just go ahead and cross the hands, stacking one hand in front of the other. And when your middle finger meets the outside of the elbow, that's when you know you're in the right space. Take your hands back out in front of you. You can also interlace your fingers behind you. What's gonna happen is you're gonna untuck the toes and then lift the hips up, allowing your head to look in between the feet. Soften the shoulders, creating space away from the ears. Draw the navel in towards the back of the spine. Now you can get even a little playful with this. You can begin to walk the toes up a little closer to the body. You can bend the knees and then straighten. Deep breaths here. Inversions are really nice. Just drain that blood flow. And then slowly release. Good. Go ahead and bring yourself all the way around onto a seated position, and then roll yourself all the way down. Bringing your knees into your chest. Go ahead and give yourself a hug. Just love on yourself. Continue to take those deep breaths. Just finding our center, finding that space where we can release anything that is not serving us. And then my favorite pose for headaches or migraines is going to be Shavasana. So there's two ways that we can do Shavasana today. You can relax your legs all the way down and then allow your hands to fall down by the hips, palms facing up, kind of creating like a V shape or an A, depending on which way you look at it. And just closing the eyes, allowing every muscle in your body to not hold any tension, to not be tight in any way, to be wound up. Another way that you can do your Shavasana is to do legs up the wall. I'm going to utilize a couch just because it's right in front of me, but essentially what would happen is you would get your booty close to the wall and lying all the way down onto your back. You can place a pillow under the head if you'd like. So if you're on the wall, your legs would be straight up like so, okay? So just getting all of the blood flow to come back to our center. We're restoring gravity here, releasing just anything that we're dealing with. But I'm gonna do the couch. I really like the couch. You'll still get the same benefits. So while you're here, just close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Just observe how you feel in this moment. And take some time to gather all of the distracting thoughts that may be coming to you right here and now. Acknowledge those thoughts, thank them, and then slowly send them to the back of your mind. Just let the thoughts pass through. Allow your focal point to be right here and now, in this present space. Feel your body connected to the ground below you. Feel your eyes soften, your forehead muscles soften, relaxing the rest of your face, your shoulders, your arms, your chest. Feeling the ease of breath as it moves down through your low belly, your hips, your legs, and your beautiful feet. And take a full breath in. Exhale out of the mouth. Pause for a moment. Take another full breath in. Soft exhale out. Whenever you're ready, slowly, gently begin to bring life into your physical being. Waking up your fingers, your toes, your head, your arms. Getting all the cracks, knots, pops. If you're on the wall, slowly bend your knees, bring your knees into your chest. If you're in your standard Shavasana, you can also press your feet into the mat or bring your knees into your chest. And then from here, we're all going to roll over onto your favorite side, coming into a fetal position. And then slowly press your hands into the mat, walk yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your chin towards your chest. And take this time for expressing gratitude to your inner self. For being here, for continuing in your self-care journey, for honoring your body and wherever it is in this time and space. Thank you all for continuing to join me in these practices. The light, love, truth, and peace that exists within me respects, acknowledges, and honors that which is in each and every one of you. Until next time, Soul Tribe, love and light, Ashe.